Hi, hiker, everyone. Hi, hiker. Hold up. There we go. That's better. Hi, hiker, everyone. Hi, hiker. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today, because I most certainly am. I get to play Master Duel, which, love Master Duel. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Really, seriously, it is. I am not joking here. Master Duel is up there as one of my favorite games of all time, even though it has the maxi. Yeah. And I cannot tell you enough about how much I hate that roach. Honestly, the roach is a roach, a cockroach. It's true to its name. It appears everywhere and never dies. But you know what we can do? We can just jump into some Master Duel right ahead. If you want to see me playing. Before that, though, actually, I think I do want to have a little bit of a talk about something. And it's nothing like super important or anything, but I just played with my puppies. So, you see, I have two puppies. One of them is the older one, the other one is the younger one. They're both cavoodles or cavapoo, whichever you prefer. I mean, both of them are used, but cavoodle is what I prefer to use since the other name sounds kinda, poop. Hi, what's up? Hi, Hiker360am. Hi, Hiker. Just talking about how I am... Whoopsie daisy. Excuse me. Just talking about how I am doing some stuff for today. And how I played with the dogs for a little. Well, you see, with these dogs, it's kind of funny because when you play with them, one of the dogs always tries to steal the other dog's toy, or at least the toy the other dog is holding. So you have to throw them, and the dog that tries to steal is also really, really fast, a lot faster than the other dog, who is the older dog. So I kind of have to give them an advantage accidentally, which is really annoying for one of the dogs, and for the other dog, he just finds it as a challenge to steal the thing. Is it normal to call me I instead of Ico? Sweet. It doesn't matter to me either way though, but Ico is my VTuber name. That is my name. And today, as I said, I will get straight on to Master Duel. Why Master Duel, you may ask? Because it's one of my favorite games, and also it's on the stream schedule. And I should play streams that I put on my stream schedule. That is what I'm supposed to do, after all. And also, I like playing Master Duel. It's a fun game. Really, really fun. Up there among the other games that are, Yu-Gi-Oh! Focused. So, let's begin. Before we begin, though, let me just say, the one dog who steals all the other dogs' toys, he is genuinely really naughty and kind of annoying. But hey, he is a cool dog. I love him. Oh, wait. Right. I forgot about the update. 5 gigabytes of data will be downloaded. Okay, this shouldn't take too long realistically because, it's not much data. 5 gigabytes is a lot less than some of the other things, but they are adding a new secret pack to the game. They've only done this one time before with the Albaz stuff, but now they are doing it with the labyrinth stuff too. Which makes me wonder when they'll get a Despia secret pack. Or do we already have a Despia secret pack? Actually, let me look things up. Despia secret pack Master Duel. Apparently, there is not a Despia secret pack. There is a Albaz secret pack, of course, but Despia is apparently not good enough to get a secret pack. Either that or they're going to get a secret pack after all of the lore has been revealed. Sword Soul will also probably get a secret pack at some point, as will Runic, but I'd imagine that'll only really happen after all of the support is released, or at least the vast majority of the support is released. For me, I'd like the idea of opening selection packs just as much as I like the idea of opening secret packs. Selection packs are cool because you can open them, see, oh, there's this card in there. I want to get 3 of this. Do I have a Necromancer deck? A Necromancer deck, What do you mean by Necromancer deck? Because there are several things that could be meant by Necromancer deck. Zombie deck? And not really. I don't have the, cards for a zombie deck. There is also some other stuff. Like certain necromancers. Like specific necromancy cards, I think. You're looking to start building a Raid Raptor Infinity Savage deck. What do I think? So a Raid Raptor deck that goes Cyber Dragon Infinity and Borrowload Savage Dragon. That sounds interesting. Honestly, I like the idea of that a lot. Although Raid Raptor does exceeds lock you as far as I know, or Raid Raptor lock you, depending on some other things, so you kind of have to be a little careful with the cards you need to use. Now, Cyber Dragon Infinity is genuinely a really cool card though, and I really want to see someone use Talonite Ptolemaeus with it again sometime these days. Because, as you all know, Talonite Ptolemaeus was used in combination with Cyber Dragon Infinity way back in the old times. Hi Hiker, Kevin. Hi Hiker. Welcome. What I think about Cyber Dragons? Cyber Dragons as a deck in particular, personally, I am kind of a fan of them. They're really cool, they do a lot of special summoning, and they really, really break boards easily. But, and this is a major but, like the size of a building or something. I'm trying to imagine a butt the size of a building, and that is actually enormous. But anyways, as I was saying, but it is not enough to keep up in today's format, unfortunately. Do you know why it is not enough to keep up in today's format? Because today's format has Kashtira. Well, actually, to be fair, Kashtira actually kind of has a bad matchup against Cyber Dragon. Because Arise Heart is a machine. But aside from that, Kashtira pretty much stops any chance that Cyber Dragons have. You can just try and scoop, I guess. But also, Arise Heart being a machine is actually pretty cool because you can Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon with it. Because if Chimera... Actually, can you use Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon if Arise Heart is on the field with the Arise Heart? That is a curious question which I should know the answer to. actually stop you from playing? Kashtira? That is true. Yes, you can use Rise Heart as fusion material for Fortress. Nice. I was wondering because Fortress specifically says send to the graveyard, but you will always send a Rise Heart to the graveyard if it goes to the graveyard. Unless you are under Dimension Shifter, in which case you cannot summon Chimera-Tech Fortress Dragon. Do I know the most powerful DDD-XCs? Indeed, I do know the most powerful DDD-XCs. The most powerful DDD-XCs of all time is DDD Dawn King Kali Yuga. It's actually hilarious because you just go Kali Yuga into bam. And with Kali Yuga into bam, you stop them from doing anything. It's basically like a worse version of Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. I say worse because Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity is able to do all the things that it does in a ridiculous manner. Kali Yuga is too strong? Yeah, Kali Yuga is kind of too strong. King Calamity prevents your opponent from activating any cards or effects, while Kali Yuga just negates cards or effects on the field. But at the same time, Kali Yuga is up there as one of the most ridiculous cards in the game because it is a heavy storm on your opponent's turn. I have used Kali Yuga Index before, to be honest, before the way back when Zodiac was around. I used Xyz Universe to go into Kali Yuga during the opponent's end phase by sending 2 Zodiacs from my field to the graveyard and attaching it. And then I would detach from Kali Yuga and just go wipes your board. Because that is what Paleozoic cannot win against, really. It's kind of unfortunate for them. Do I have Kali Yuga in my deck? No, actually, I personally don't have Kali Yuga in my deck. Because not this year, at least. The deck is almost ready. Nice. That is good to hear. I enjoy a nearly ready deck. It's always good to have a nearly ready deck, but there is one thing that is always unfortunate when you have a nearly ready deck, and that is when you can't find the final cards for your dumb deck. If you can't find the final cards for your deck, then you have to go searching through your bulk, and you know you have the card, of course, because, like, you've played it before, you've seen it, you have looked at it in your bulk, but where is it? You don't know. I don't know. It's just disappearing. Final cards, just put in some random generic. I mean, yes, sometimes, but sometimes the card that you need is actually crucial to the deck building. And that time is especially not very fun. Let me tell you, it's really bad to not have the cards that you want to play in your final deck. Because, well, let me just say, having the final cards that are good and having no final cards that are good make a pretty severe difference. Like, say for instance, your deck is a deck that uses Tour Guide from the Underworld, and it uses it to summon out Sengen specifically. So you can go into this combo with Crusadia Arborea, or whichever one it is. I think it's Arborea. Also, by the way, I have a bit of a... I just spilt tea on my keyboard. As I was trying to say, I have a bit of a hoarse throat, so I am having tea, but unfortunately, me picking up my tea resulted in me spilling tea on my keyboard. Ah. Have I used the Blue Eyes deck? Indeed I have. F keyboard? No. It's fine. It didn't get into any of the electronic parts. It just went on to the little thing that you use to carry your wrists. The thing that makes it so your wrists are more comfortable with the keyboard. But anyways, since I haven't been streaming for a while, I've been having a bit of a sore throat. Getting back into streaming, which means I have been getting some tea, which means the tea has been helping me at least a little bit. It's been helping me with my streams because it makes my throat hurt a bit less. Is it green tea? Nope, it is black tea. Well, actually, this is English breakfast tea, but it's usually black tea with honey. I like English breakfast tea and black tea. The both of them are kind of delicious. Especially delicious is black tea with honey because, you just put a whole lot of honey in there and bam. The honey goes good. Let me tell you. It's really nice, actually. Seriously. Ooh, Flammable Urquizass. Did you know that this card is used in Edison format pretty regularly? Urquizass is one of the best 6-star synchros in Edison format. It's a 6-star that... Shieldwing. I remember this. I used to use it in a jank deck when I was only just starting playing. Honey with milk is dope. Indeed. I usually have my tea with milk, so having tea with honey and milk together, especially really nice. But you gotta love tea regardless of how it is. I like a lot of sugar in my tea, though, let me tell you. Nice, refreshing tea. It's actually gone cold already, though, which is unfortunate because I wanted it to be a bit warm. Also, this surprisingly didn't take as long as I expected. I expected it to take a lot longer, but it's now at 81%. And rising still. And it's only been 23 minutes with the addition of I guess since it has only been 23 minutes or so, I could bring you all back to the chatting screen for now, because it seems like the last bit's gonna take a little while. So, as I was saying, tea, delicious. I've also been drinking a lot of water. Why? Because water is also delicious. Hold on, let me just mute Master Duel. 80% in 10 minutes. Wow, in your country you must wait more than 4 hours. Yeah, that is unfortunate. That kind of happens. Have I seen the Solid G video about Kaiba explaining the rules to a city? No, I have not, actually. That seems like it would be a pretty cool video to watch. Kaiba is... Well, let me just say, Kaiba is kind of a ridiculous character in general. He's meant to be ridiculous, of course, but, he is absurd. He's crazy. He's fantastical, amazing. And his ego is humongous, which is part of the reason people love him. Having such a huge ego and loving himself so much that he outdoes the universe in loving itself. Or something. Excuse my French. I am not very good at saying things. My brain is a little on the slow side. Actually, it's not. Actually, my brain is pretty fast. But you know what I mean. I'm a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Indeed I am. Just like Joey Willow. Kaiba tried to explain rules to a city, but turns out the city was crazier than him. Oof, that is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Ooh. Oh. This is really cool, by the way. I just found out some new news about Duel Live. Did you know now that Duel Live has been updated? So now, instead of just picking any random match, you can pick any match and watch anything on Duel Live. It's really cool, as far as I can tell. Like, it shows you an example of some of the cards that people have used, you know, and basically it's like X versus this, this versus this, a whole bunch of cool cards. I like that. I like that they're actually giving Duel Live a decent place here. Like, seriously. Duel Live is one of the bigger draws to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel right now, because a lot of people are watching Duel Live together and, like, you know, on streams like Danny, Luke Von Karma, your popular local streamer. Well, actually, I mean, he's not local to where I know, but he's like a friendly neighborhood streamer. Like, he's like the Spider-Man of streamers, the Spider-Man of Yu-Gi-Tubers or something. It is a boost to Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams? Indeed it is. Because it'll be kind of hilarious to see what decks and what duels people can have. I really want to see the Duel Live thing happen. It'll be really cool. Oh, 82.7 now. Nice, nice. That's... it just went up 1%. Back to square one. Hopefully that is not a fortune telling. Hopefully that's not a glimpse into my future, that it'll go right back to square one. Kali Yuga plus Borrowload Savage Dragon plus Raid Raptor Satellite Cannon in your opening field isn't bad, right? Nope. Satellite Cannon, if I remember correctly, is the one that is a heavy storm, right? Raid Raptor Satellite Cannon Falcon, yeah? Yeah, Raid Raptor Satellite Cannon Falcon is the heavy storm. Interesting. And it can't be responded to either. That is also interesting. But Kali Yuga is just better, probably, by himself. Like, you don't need the Satellite Cannon if you have Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga does the exact same thing Satellite Cannon does, but better, because it also negates all your opponent's cards. See? That is just an example of being a strictly better card. Kali Yuga, fantastical, magical, amazing card. Your opponent can't Forbidden Droplet Kali Yuga? Yes, because of his... because of Kali Yuga's unclassified effect. And yes, that is a real term for an effect type. Kali Yuga has an unclassified effect, which is an effect that is neither continuous, activated, or, you know, trigger or ignition. It applies the instant it goes onto the field, and, you know, you'll use Kali Yuga like a trap. I mean, Satellite Cannon Falcon only pops all the things, unless you're talking about Ultimate Falcon. It's basically the gimmick puppet look. Yeah, essentially it is kind of like the gimmick puppet look, but I'd say it's a little different. With Kali Yuga, you can at least summon cards. Like, you can special summon cards, you can activate effects from the grave, effects in the hand, stuff like that. You just can't activate effects on the field. With the gimmick puppet, you just cannot special summon, because that is completely fair. Honestly, gimmick puppet, kinda broken. Let me just check Kali Yuga's wording, just to make sure that I'm correct. And, yep, other cards and their effects cannot be activated on the field. And other cards' effects on the field are negated. That on the field part puts in a lot of work, because Kali Yuga is not as insane as a couple of other cards. Namely, Red Dragon, Archfiend, King Calamity. Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend, King Calamity, that is to say. When this card is synchro summoned, you can activate this effect. For the rest of your turn, this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards. Also, cards your opponent controls cannot activate their effects. Well, I mean, it's basically the same, actually. It doesn't negate cards, though, but your opponent can't activate cards or effects in response to the effect's activation. Actually, yeah, that is pretty much the same as Kali Yuga, thinking about it. So, neither is better than the other. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Still a kid's game? Not really. It's not really still a kid's game. It used to be a kid's game, but by now let's just say, the demographics of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are more in the mid-20s to 30s. Young 20s to 30s. There are still kids who play the trading card game, of course, but given that the TCG and the game that's shown in the anime are two actually different games, like in the anime you've got Rush Duels, while in the TCG you've got not Rush Duels, you pretty much have a bit of a hard time getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're a newer child or player. Are there any other unclassified cards? Yes, for instance, Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, that is to say. It is also unclassified, and it prevents the player whose field it is summoned to from special summoning any monsters. Before your opponent's turn, your back row has Remain Cup magic, so you can summon Kali Yuga to stop effects. Indeed. Trust me, 3:16am. I know how Kali Yuga works. Kali Yuga is really up there as one of the better cards of all time. I've actually played Kali Yuga in a DDD deck myself, by the way. It's kind of ridiculous when you play it in a DDD deck especially. Like, the ability to just go, bam, your opponent can't do anything. Well, I mean, actually, Kali Yuga negates all effects on the field. So, you nor your opponent can do anything, but you can use your effects in hand and grave to fusion summon. You're kind of hoping that Rush Dueling comes to the western areas at this point. I mean, yeah, I kind of hope so too. But for now, we have Speed Duels, which is basically the reason why Rush Duels came into existence, to be honest. Speed Duels started out as a simple way to get into the game. Then Konami OCG saw it and were like, we can do that, but better, and made Rush Duels. I think. I don't know the exact timeline. Let me just search up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels first structure deck. Also, that structure is spelled wrong. Structure is spelled entirely wrong. It's Destiny Masters and Duelists of Tomorrow. These two sets must have been the original sets. They were both released in January of 2019. And when was the first Rush Duel? When was Rush Duels first announced? Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duels announced. Rush Duel was first released in Japan in April of 2020. So, Rush Duels came a year after Speed Duels. And Speed Duels is basically a TCG version of Duel Links, so it's pretty much fine. Well, I mean, Duel Links next world is set to be 7s, meaning you'll get Rush Dueling in Duel Links soon. That is genuinely super cool. Hello? Excuse me. Sorry about that. That was just a little sneeze. Also, hi Kerr, first URI. Hi Kerr. Let me check on the update schedule. It's going faster. Nice. Also, let me check something else. Bless you. Oh, thank you, Total Cord. Thank you. Also, hi Kerr. Hi Kerr. Welcome. Also, the memes about Yu-Gi-Oh! Have spread to young adult demographics. That is true. What does Pot of Greed do? I activate my trap card. And then there's a lot of other memes that are just like random and stuff. I don't know why there are so many memes. I accidentally pulled out my headphones, which is bad because my headphones are broken. And when they get pulled out, they power down. And when they power down, they power up again, and they power up onto the broken setting. So I have to reset them and take them off for a second. It is kind of hilarious, but also it sounds like there was like a bunch of popcorn popping in my ears. So, you don't want to hear that sound, to be honest. You really do not want to hear that sound. Speed Duel and Rush Duel are completely different games. Yes, they are, indeed. That is correct, as a matter of fact. That is because Konami OCG thought they would have a better way to get newer players into the TCG, or playing the games, than the actual TCG. Well, no, than the TCG did with Speed Duels. Rush Duels was actually pretty successful in the OCG, and it is actually a pretty fun game. Yeah, it sucks when headphones pop out and it's a pain to put them back in. Yeah. I mean, these are wireless headphones that I tend to use. Right now I'm on Sony wireless headphones Sony WH1000. No, WH1000XM4s. I am planning on getting WH1000XM5s eventually, because XM5s, let me tell you, they look pretty cool and they will probably be better for my ears. But as of right now, XM4s are all I need because I have them and I don't have a lot of money. You can hear the banging, probably, I'd imagine. Anyways, I am opening new pages so that the download occurs faster. The more pages I open, the faster the download goes, actually, which is kind of hilarious if you ask me. Like, seriously. I open a page and then instantly the download increases speed for a second. You doubt they'd mix Rush Duel cards with Speed Duel because Rush Duel cards don't work out of the format they were built around. That is... Excuse me, so sorry. That is also correct. Yes. You wouldn't think Duel Links would put Rush Duel because they would be required to put extra work? Well, Duel Links actually has the full Rush Duel in it right now. The full Rush Duel the full code to be able to play Rush Duel in it right now, and they've had it for a long time. But anyways, it's time to get into the duels. And also to take a sip of tea, because, you know, tea is always nice. So, secret packs. Pre-release cards got released into master packs, which is nice. That's always nice. There's also the Labyrinth secret pack, which is, like, nice. Like, oh, you can view a card summon cut in now. Ooh. That is really cool, if you ask me. I wonder if there's a cut-in for Dark Necrophilia. But still, being able to do that is really cool. Tactical deck incoming. Nice. And they give us one free pack. Ooh, nice. Thunderstormic, there's a Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Chandraglia is nice. I want to try out Labyrinth eventually. Not right now, because it is in the middle of tier format. Labyrinth is not very good in tier format, but I do want... Well, that's one way to get Labyrinth cards. I mean, I guess if I get more, I'll play it today. Yep. That is big welcome. And a second big welcome. Now, if I wanted to play it today, I would probably want the other ladies. You know what? I think I will get myself a quick little gem pack of 1420. And that should allow me to get a bunch more labyrinths. I think that's almost enough. Not quite, but almost enough. So blah, blah, blah. PayPal, blah, blah, blah. PayPal, blah, blah, blah. And get a couple more things. If I get enough labyrinth stuff in this next one, I got 2 welcome labyrinths and 2 big welcomes. Agree and pay. But anyways, 2 big welcomes, 2 welcomes. If I get any ladies or other stuff, I might as well do it. So authorize, start counting. 1949. That is a year that happened in the last century. As is... Oh, I got 2 Ultra Packs, and I got Welcome, and Lord of the... This isn't even in the secret pack, I'm pretty sure. I am 90% certain that Lord of the Heavenly Prison isn't in the secret pack. The game wants me to play Labyrinth. Okay, I will be playing Labyrinth today, probably. Yes, I will pay extra. Destiny says I am fated to play Labyrinth. Indeed, getting a lot of the Heavenly Prison in the secret pack. By the way, out of the secret pack. What is this? This is just Labyrinth Day. It's Labyrinth Day, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Labyrinth Day. Maybe I can do Master Pack. Reach Master with Labyrinth. Well, I mean, I guess I don't have to reach Master with Labyrinth. I guess I could still play Tier for a bit, but I want to try Labyrinth out. And, you know, the best way to try a deck out is to try it out. Another Ultras up. That is probably my 4th welcome. I'm pretty sure I now have multiple Arianes, but a couple of Arianas, and this will be the last pack I'll be opening for today. Ah, I see that Circular has joined the discussion. Da 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 da. Right. Let's check deck. Create new. Cancel. Let's check Labyrinth. So, got 4 Arianas, 1 Zero Lovely, 1 Lady, 2 Big Welcomes, 4 Welcomes, actually, which is kind of hilarious. Do I have a deck list in Master Duel for Labyrinth? Nope, but I know how to build it. It's genuinely very easy, if you ask me. So go to URs. Got a bunch of URs I can dismantle. Bang. Bang. This is actually really kind of funny getting a fusion deployment. We are welcoming, indeed. The most welcoming of labyrinths. I might sell the Albion and stuff, but, you know, Foolish Burial? Yeah. Yeah, I'll sell Cartesia and Albion. Don't need them right now. I will generate a couple of Labyrinth cards. Her. Big welcome. And I guess I'll dismantle this and put the other Labyrinth. One lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. I wonder, is Darumadol in... No, Darumadol is not an ultra rare at the very least. Dismantling branded stuff? Yeah. Karma Cannon. Nope, Karma Cannon is not in here. So Karma Cannon is genuinely one of the best cards in the Labyrinth deck. And the lack of it is kind of annoying, so I probably wouldn't put Labyrinth up there as like a super insane deck. But still pretty fun. Up there as a fun deck, you know. There's definitely Eradicator Epidemic Virus, though. Eradicator Epidemic Virus is kind of ridiculous. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Do I want to opt for a more trap-focused build or a furniture-focused build? Honestly, I like furniture more. I'm probably not going to play Labyrinth quite yet. I'm pretty sure Eradicator is an ultra rare. SR. Okay, they put it to 1. It is a shame that Eradicator is not searchable by a card or effect that activates when a trap card is activated. A normal trap card is activated, that is to say. So 3, 3, 3, 3. 2, 1. Yep. There's also the Lord of the Heavenly Prison and stuff, but for now, I'm going to save it and do some other stuff. Don't forget Ash or Maxine. I won't. For now, I'm going to go back to Telements. But Labyrinth will be coming along, let me tell you. It will be coming along. The better we get. Coup Clock is bad to draw into, so just 1 copy is fine. Yeah, 1 copy of Coup Clock is fine. But Coup Clock is also really funny because it means that you can, if you open Coup Clock and Stovey or Chandraglia on your first turn, special summon and set cards in your turn. No Labyrinth match. I think for now I'm going to start off with a tier matchup. Fortunately, well, unfortunately. Well, I guess they're saying play tiers. Well, if you say so, well, not tiers, play Labyrinth. If you say so, I'm gonna try it. Alright, so. Back. Deck. To Labyrinth. Is Gamma at 1 or 2 in this format? Gamma's at 2, that's good. Because Gamma is really good in this deck. Chaos Ruler. Probably want this in the extra. Extravagance. 1, 2, 3. I can easily generate these. Ash. Blossom. Muckraker. An SR. Chaos Ruler is a UR. You just played Rush, Jules, and somehow lived on 100 life points? Nice. That is pretty nice. Good job, Kevin. Pretty cool. What deck are we playing right now? I'm a noob. Well, I am setting up a Labyrinth deck. It is an interesting deck because it's, well, let's just say it's a trap deck, but it's not the same as regular trap decks. Except some people do play it as the same as regular trap decks, but hey. What can you do? I guess 2 more Lords, maybe? Yeah. Dismantle a couple more URs. Foolish? Probably. It's not necessarily the best in tier format. I don't need Baron, but I want to keep my tier stuff around at least. Dismantle both the Grand Guignols, of course. That will leave me with 61, which should allow me to generate 2 Lords. This extra deck doesn't actually matter. Triple Imperm, of course, and triple Maxi. Because you gotta love Maxi. Actually, wait. Right, Terrors. I forgot. Terrors of the Overroot is an ultra rare. You've got to be kidding me. But sure, I'll try my best. Dismantle any ultra rares I can dismantle. Oh, Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Giant Grinder, I mean, not strings. Same difference, really. Donna. I think I want to keep Donna in here, at least. Generate 1 or 2. Primal Seed. Yeah. I hate how you can't dismantle those ones, though, to be honest. Would people enjoy Maxi if it was in the TCG? Nope! I would say they would not enjoy Maxi if it was in the TCG. At all, really. So, dismantle a Clearwing. Can't dismantle the Nibiru. Where's all the Telements cards? Are they? They're back here. Okay. Full Armor Master. Probably don't need Cross Out. But I would say I want to keep it, at least. Power Pro Lady Sisters, blah blah blah. Soldier of Chaos, blah 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 blah. I could theoretically dismantle an elf or an IP. I don't know. I can dismantle one of the blues. I forgot to dismantle the blue in time to do that. You still remember the day when Maxi was limited to 1 in the TCG? Indeed, it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Also, the Labyrinth versus Traptrix matchup honestly depends. If Traptrix goes first, they will utterly destroy Labyrinth, to be honest. But if Traptrix goes first, if Labyrinth goes first, they outgrind and research outmanage. So, I guess Chaos Ruler. There's blue. Yeah, I should just dismantle them. Don't need any extra. I'm also gonna dismantle some SRs. And Recursion, that is true as well. But Traptrix monsters are unaffected by monster effects. Unaffected by trap effects. At least the big important ones are. A backjack. Might as well dismantle and get another nutcracker. Maybe bestials this would be good in here, actually. Since this is a Telements format. So cut the coup clocks to 1. Add Magna Mutt. Dimensional Barrier? Dimensional Barrier works as well, yeah. Also, it's a super rare, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's super rare, so that should be fine. But also, if I'm playing this variant, I should probably not be on Lord. So dismantle Barricade Borg, probably. Dismantle a few of the Dark Spirit of Banishments. Why is it so quiet? Oh, that explains it. I had audio output capture muted this whole time. Silly me. Does that sound better? Why not play 1 or 2 Lord instead of Lord Rock? Because Welcome Labyrinth Fiend locks you. Except only from the deck or extra deck. But also, you don't want to use your trap cards like that. So, generate Dimensional Barrier. What are the bad matchups of this deck? Well, it has a decent amount of bad matchups. Evenly matched. That is another bad matchup, yes. Technically, I could theoretically play Artifact Lancia in here, but that'll just be a bit silly. Emergency Bounce? Maybe. I mean, you can just play through evenly during your own thing. Denko Sekka, you auto-win? I mean, potentially sometimes. Denko Sekka does tend to auto-win, but you'll have to be maining it, and sometimes you'll also go up against T-Elements, which is not a very good matchup for Denko Sekka to be played in. Which can honestly mean Telements or Labyrinth, either or, are kind of a hard deck to play against. So, let's see, extra deck, Chaos Ruler. 1 Chaos Ruler, I mean, maybe 1. Maybe I'll get a... You've got to be kidding me! I just crafted a Royal Chaos Ruler out of nowhere. Well, I guess this is an extra sign or something. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Royal Finish? Indeed, Royal Finish. That's how it is sometimes, though. That's just how it is. Sprint, I guess? I don't need Sprint? I don't need Beatrice for now. I can just craft her again. So, craft an Excel Synchro. And then just a whole bunch of Nightmare cards. Well, it's not as bad as your Royal Pot of Greed or other stuff. Yeah, that is fair. I actually kind of like it, though. Getting a royal rare version of that is kind of ridiculous, but it is also kind of cool. So, dismantle Matrix, dismantle Myriologic Aggregator, maybe dismantle Merrymaker, like 2, not 3. Generate 2, dismantle a couple of these thingies. Oh, hold on a sec. Lab time? Indeed. Time for the lab. Variant the Circular Sorcerer? That's not Mathmech Circular. Why would you lie about it? Stardust Worm. And generate another Nightmare Cerberus or something. Also, I probably want this instead. Ah, right. Prosperity is limited here, so extravagance is really the only choice. Well, that is unfortunate for me, but also just means I get another No, 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 no. I do not want to dismantle it. A second Chaos Ruler. And a couple of other extra deck cards, like random stuff or something. Is Disparter out? I forgot if Disparter was out. Baguska? You can't really make Baguska in Labyrinth, even though it's a fiend. I don't know if I'd play it in Labyrinth, at least. But I'll give it a try. 2 Baguskas. And then some SR stuff. Babushka. Babushka. Da 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 da. Still Swarm Gear Stag is not a good card. Where's the other maid? Or you only really need Ariana. Ariane is not necessarily the greatest card of all time. But anyway, receiving some and now. Wait, the Duel Pass costs 700, right? 700, yes. That is correct. So still a bit much. But now, I shall begin with the Labyrinth deck. And let's do this. Searching for Duel. Right. Now, we're up against someone with the anniversary stuff. With the username LT@. I'm going second. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. There is something especially interesting about this deck, though, and it is that you can play during your opponent's turn. You're using the anniversary stuff, but not the anniversary field. Yeah. Slightly annoying. But hey, who am I to say what you can or can't do? It's your choice, ultimately, what thing you do. Thingamajiggy. Wait. Is that a thing that you should... What is a thingamajiggy-wiggy? Looks weird. You wonder, would Labyrinth be able to beat it? I think I shall gamma the... Should I gamma the magnet? No, I'll magnet the magnet. Targeting your Shinobi Necro, so you can't special your Magnamut. And I get to search in the end phase, technically, for a dragon. If I had any in my deck. Gamma? I mean, sure, I guess I'll Magnamut anyway, since I potentially have the ability to do it. But, you know, it's all good. Thank you for ashing that. That is useless. I do not need to worry about Ash anymore now because I am on Labyrinth. And you just activated my trap card, I guess. Now I can't use Gamma. That is true, and they do have a Magnamut in hand, but they can't play the game. And if they can't play the game, they can't win. So yeah. Also, I think I might add a couple of Ku-Klok in. Couple more Ku-Klok. And maybe one Bulldrake. Bestial carries the game. Indeed it does sometimes. That is what Bestials tend to do. So 43 isn't too bad, especially with Pot of Extravagance. Pot of Extravagance is a lot of fun. Really, really good. One of the best cards up there. And also, you get to draw 2. It's like Pot of Greed, except slightly better. Except also slightly worse, because you can't draw for the rest of the turn. And also, there are other things that are worse about it than Pot of Greed, because you have to banish cards from your extra deck. Which, with Pot of Greed, you kind of don't have to do. Ku-Klok and Ariana, Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So, Ariana searches depends on what card you will have. Let's see. Actually, yeah. Ariana will search Stovey Torby. With Stovey Torby, I'll use effect. Actually, that is the wrong order. I am supposed to Stovey Torby 1. 2 o'clock 1, Stovey Torby 2. Nah, it's fine. I'll be all good. Anyways. So, big welcome. And I can activate big welcome this turn. Because of 2 o'clock. And it showed up there. Nice. So, I will special summon Lovely in attack position. Lovely with her horns. Bounce Ariana. Lovely will activate, and then Stovey will activate. So I'll get to pop a card in their hand. And then I will get to destroy something. I don't know. So special summon. Pop. Hand loop. Okay, I can see what is going on here then. This looks like it will be a mirror match. Alright, Chandraglia. I see. Excuse me, but I would like to probably ball drake your... Actually, I probably can't even ball drake the Ku Clock. Because there are no monsters on the field. That is how it works. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Indeed, indeed. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I could technically go Chaos Angel here, but Chaos Angel is also bad. So, you know. Also, it does not exist in Master Duel yet. That is part of why this deck is not as good as it could be. Okay, so Ariane. Let's see. What do I do? I want to imperm Ariana. They'll likely chain Big Welcome. Which, I mean, that's fine, to be honest. Like, you still get to summon a card from somewhere, but... Hold on a second. Let me just think. Big welcome. I will probably activate Ball Drake to get rid of the Chandraglia. Because of the effect of Chandraglia to return to the hand is just too good. Maxi. Well, I see I have a Big Welcome Labyrinth on my hands. So Big Welcome specials first. Big Welcome will special Lovely Labyrinth in defense position. Bounce Lovely to hand. Maxi resolves. Ball Drake resolves, banishing the Chandraglia. They get to draw one card. Big Welcome resolves. They get to choose whatever to do. And then Imperm resolves, and then Ariana finally resolves. Yeah, this is what Labyrinth Mirror matches are like, basically. A lot of this. And then I shall hand loop you. Yay. Get rid of a card in your hand. And I pop the Ariana. Nice. Not the best pop, but it is a pretty good pop regardless. Vtuber is nice. Vtuber is real nice. There's the welcome. I have a bit of congestion in my nose for some reason. Ah, right. Right. You're able to chain Lady to set another trap from deck. Interesting. So... nah, I'll be fine with that. You just have one welcome. You've already used up your crew clock for the turn. I think I should probably be fine with that. Technically, you can set Eradicator, then Eradicator for traps, but that is actually going to be a lot worse into this hand. Because, well, you know, have a whole bunch of stuff. They're wondering what to set. I mean, setting Eradicator is into traps, I guess, is fine. Summon Lovely. You don't get to pop a card, but you can attack. So Lovely effect, set Big Welcome or Welcome. Just set Welcome, I guess. Sure. The set Welcome is totally fine. Battle phase, attack over. Sure. That is actually fine, to be honest. This is slightly less fine. I will be using the effect of Vtuber, discarding the Ariana, setting from deck a copy of Welcome Labyrinth, and then Crew Clock will add to hand, because Crew Clock is very strong. Nope, I will not special summon it. I do not want to play into the maxi. So they have a welcome and something else, which is nice, Welcome summons Ariana. I will not do that during the end phase. Instead, I will draw for turn. Draw phase. Crew Clock. You can technically activate Eevee here. But also, Eevee is bad. Because, well, you know, I can just chain Welcome Labyrinth. I mean, sure, I guess you can chain Welcome Labyrinth too. You looked at the new OTS pack and wow, it's good? Nice. So... that's probably not an imperm, so I should be fine. Welcome Labyrinth. The new OTS well, the ultimate rares are pretty good from what I've seen, but I don't know about the other things. Wait a minute, why did you... that is not good. You can see that multi-branded fusion is going well. Indeed. So, they do have a Crew Clock, but no cards in hand means it should just be fine. So Lady to special. Eevee, are you gonna call traps? Sure, that is totally fine by me. Unfortunately for you, I actually drew into Pot of Extravagance. And EEV also does not work that way. So, you do not have an ability to activate a Big Welcome this turn, which means I should be fine. Welcome resolves special summoning Ariana on your side and on my side. My Ariana will, of course, search from deck to hand for another card, unless you have an imperm, I guess. I will not use the Big Welcome in Brave, though. I want to at least try and dodge some stuff. So search for Big Welcome Labyrinth. You remember Ulti Pearl Lily being the third one? Being one of the ultis? Yep, the third ultimate rare is, as a matter of fact, Triple Tactics Thrust, which was kind of, you know... I mean, sure. I'll chain the effect of Lady Labyrinth here. Just set a card from deck. Set from deck a second Big Welcome, I guess. Thrust is still an amazing card. Indeed. Wait. Right. That is just dumb of them, because that prevents them from going into some stuff they can do. So let's see, did I banish both my crackers? No, I did not banish both my crackers. Drew an Imperm and a Stovey. The Imperm's slightly annoying, but it should be fine. So, I Big Welcome, go into... So the way to do this is... Normal Stovey, go into my cracker. Yeah, I think the last card they have set is a Compulse, so I should be fine to do this. Stovey, link for Makareka. Activate. Big Welcome. Big Welcome effect will special summon from deck any of the labyrinths, but honestly I probably want Chandraglia since it's the only one not in rotation right now. Then I get to use all of my effects. Stovey. And then summon the Stovey. Good morning, Aiko. How's everything going? Hi, Aiko. Narukami? Hi, Aiko. Welcome. Everything is going fantastically. You want to challenge me? Perhaps. But maybe a bit later. So, Stovey Torby effect. Nah, that's fine. I'll just discard the Chandraglia to special summon her. Lovely Labyrinth. I can then link for a Phoenix. Oh, effect to set Welcome, of course. Set Welcome to the board. Link for 2. Phoenix, Cerberus, then probably something else as well. So I discard to pop, draw a card. And also EV is what I'm under. So that is slightly annoying. I can't draw because of Extrav as well. I forgot about that. But hey, at least I can't be destroyed by battle. Multiple ways, actually. So... I need to learn how to play this deck better. That was not a very good mirror match for me, unfortunately. You know what? You can add Avramax in the deck? Yes, but unfortunately I can't summon Avramax during the same turn that I allow myself to, you know, pretty much do that. This time, I am going to try and do it properly. Crew Clock first, then Stovey. I lost because I kind of had, like, the wrong order. So, I think this is Ariana Effect Search Coup Clock. If I search Coup Clock, activate Welcome Special Lovely. No, I'd special Stovey. Stovey effect, discard something. No, I think just searching a big welcome is probably good enough. No need to do anything further. This is why you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Too big for small brain. Yeah, that is totally fair. So I'll set 3 and pass turn. But anyway, I hope that you can play Crystal Beasts as well, Kevin. I hope so too. Ah, Sharon. So the T-Elements matchup. I haven't played against the T-Elements matchup with this deck, so I don't exactly know how good this deck is against it, but I do know Labyrinth is a pretty decent deck, and okay. Cold Buy is fine, I guess. Cold Buy is fine. Okay, so I'll welcome. Welcome will summon Lady from deck. Then I will use Lady to set from deck. I'll summon Coup Clock, set from deck Dimensional Barrier, call Fusions. Ah, it's a branded variant. Interesting. Am I playing Terrors of the Overroot? I am indeed playing Terrors of the Overroot, so big welcome here. As long as they don't have something to chain, which they might. I get to set something from deck. Ah, Super Poly. Yes, that is certainly a very good card. That is definitely a really good card. That is definitely one way to do this. Going to Garura. And now I cannot set Dimensional Barrier from deck. I guess I just revive Lady Labyrinth. Because, like, she can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. And she can be destroyed by battle. She can't be destroyed by card effect, though. And then I am able to go further. My favorite moment of Super Poly is your opponent always plays Super Poly when they can't fuse your unaffected monster. That is true. True. That is what happens with Super Poly sometimes, unfortunately. Unfortunately for those players, I mean. Not for you. It is incredibly fortunate for you, as a matter of fact. Among the most fortunate, so discarding branded retribution, Interesting. So I'll chain Lady. Lady will special summon. Is this going to be playing the D3S Frog? I hope this isn't going to be playing the D3S Frog. It's probably just going to be playing the, roll close. So you shuffle back roll close and it's here to make kit close. And then you can make roll close later. But either way, it is a pretty cool deck. Funny, usually you would be able to Chaos Angel here as well, by the way. So reveal Sarania, Triple Triple Sarnia, triple salami, blah, 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 blah. My mouth has gotten caught up in the moment of saying things. Now some water. Now some water. Water for the water. Normal summon Cartesia. Sure. Allow me to chain my infinite impermanence. That will allow me to set from my deck a welcome labyrinth. Or a big welcome labyrinth, actually. Probably. So, with this, I will set from deck big welcome or welcome. Probably big welcome, so I can search Crew Clock next turn. I want to activate big welcomes on field effect more, to be honest. Blazing Cartesia in a Telements deck? Yes, this is the Telements branded deck, which is genuinely an interesting deck. But it's slightly worse than the pure Telements deck, to be totally honest with you. Like, the pure Telements deck is just generally better and has more plays. But this deck is kind of funny. And cool. So anyway, draw phase. Ah, drawing into the Crew Clock, I see. So, draw phase, I'll activate Crew Clock. Then I will chain big welcome on the board. Then I will chain Lady. Lady will set from deck another card. Probably a welcome into Ariana. Big welcome special Stovey Torby. Bounce the Stovey Torby. Or I could bounce the Lady, but I think I'll bounce the Stovey Torby. Then I will technically activate this effect of this Welcome Labyrinth. And then activate this Welcome Labyrinth to summon from deck a copy of Lady. Or, well, Lovely. Or Ariana. I think Ariana, probably. So, Ariana special summons. I know that's a branded fusion, but I set this Welcome from deck. Ariana will grab from deck to hand a copy of Labyrinth, which is pretty decent, I guess. Actually, I have Stovey and Welcome together, so I guess I can just search whatever. Honestly, I probably want to search out a Chandraglier, so I can use the effect of both to add back. Stand by, I'll use Stovey Torby effect, discarding Chandraglier. Set from deck the Labyrinth effect of Crew Clock. We'll add Crew Clock to the hand. Yeah, not special, it to the field. Activate. There's no cards that you can activate aside from your Cartesia, right? I'm pretty sure of that, at least. So, I have welcome, a couple of big welcomes, and several other cards live. My opponent has Cartesia. So chain Cartesia, fuse the summon into whatever, probably a Telements card, I guess? Not sure. I still need a bit more practice with this deck, but regardless. I think searching, that was the correct play. Maybe I did it a bit too incorrectly though. So fuse those two for Dragostapelia. Then you get to draw a card and shuffle back. Interesting choice. So, what are you gonna go into? A mud dragon, I guess? Probably a mud dragon, yeah. Oh no, Grand Guignol, obviously. And with Grand Guignol, you can use the effect to send not a Kit Close, because Kit Close is a level 5. And you can only send level 6s or higher to the graveyard. Maybe I need more bestials here. Just maybe. I might need more bestials in this deck. Maybe cut the gammas for bestials. That'd be pretty decent. Ah yes. Sending your Fallen of Aldaz card from your deck to the graveyard. Hi, the first time you set eyes on? Hi Heiko, welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing well today then, if it's the first time you're setting eyes on me. I really, really hope so. So, Ariana's used her effect. I have Welcome and Crew Clock live in hand. Technically, I could go into Muckraker, though I don't know why. Muckraker would be good. Actually, yeah, Muckraker would not be good given Grand Guignol is on the field. Instead, I think I will just enter the battle phase, kill your lady, use lady to kill your Dragostapelia, and then pass turn. Sure thing, you can activate it. If Bestials still met it, then it's better to run Bestials over Gamma. Indeed, indeed it is. So, main 2, set Welcome, I guess. End phase. Then, during the opponent's end phase, they get to add back. They also have something in their hand from Garura, I guess. So, draw phase, I shall Welcome Labyrinth. Chain effect of Lady Labyrinth, set Dimensional Barrier. And with Dimensional Barrier's effect, I can prevent my opponent from fusion summoning monsters. So I special summon Lovely. And then I pop the back row, which is branded fusion. And then your turn can continue. So effect, sure I guess. Sure. Dun, 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 da. Anyways, I hope you enjoy your time here, my friend. I hope you enjoy your time here. It's cool the field spell has its own animation. Really? I didn't even notice. That's actually really cool, yeah. So Crew Clock activates. I can then Dimensional Barrier and then revive my own area because the field spell is fair and balanced. Da 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 da, and I win the game because they recognize that my prowess is not to be outdone. Indeed, as a matter of fact, I am quite the strong Yu-Gi-Oh player. Quite the strong one. And now I'm up against someone called Polaris. Interesting. Using the same different thing as I did. Interesting. The last time you played Labyrinth, you double twin twisted them. Well, that is pretty nice. Ah, I see. Diviner of the Herald. Well, maybe I should have done the bestials first. Ooh, this is generators. This is not the deck that I was thinking. This is generators. I have played against this deck before, I'm pretty sure. And, well, generators are... they can get pretty big. At least, Calamities is banned. At the absolute least. You're the only person in your locals who would ever side Twin Twisters? Yeah, that's kind of fair. So search a generator card. Probably boss stage, I'd imagine, since you're playing generators. Just boss room? Okay, sure. Set boss room. And then you're going to overlay the 4 into the lava tin or whatever, right? Because that is not at all a broken card. Well, actually, the lava tin is a really good card, to be totally honest with you. It's up there in the good cards central as one of the best cards in the generator deck. Also, hold on. Need to check something super quickly. I will not be activating any response. But anyway, the check went well. Ah, you simply opened the boss stage, I see. So, draw for turn. Draw phase. I guess I will imperm your generator lava tin. That is definitely one way to do it. Blam. Oh, wait. Right. Right. No, that's fine. That is completely fine, using your lava tin early. That means I have the ability to use my Ku Klux. So, boss stage, boss room is specifically, except during the draw phase. I think I'll chain the Ku Klux anyways. So, the searcher was boss room, generate a card or effect. Okay, I don't know about that. I'm still gonna chain Ku Klux though. So, you mean Utopic Draco Future can negate and steal a monster? Indeed, Utopic Draco Future can negate and steal a monster. It's pretty good that way. So, I think I'll Extravagance first, banishing 6. This isn't the weakest, even if you harm me here. Ah, but I see you have Ash Blossom. That is definitely one way to do things. Set 1, normal summon Ariana. Ariana effect. It destroys the card. So sure, Ariana will search Lady Labyrinth, I guess. Yeah, definitely Lady Labyrinth. I shall send my Ku Klux to the graveyard. Sure. Let's both draw a card. And I'll attach my Pot of Extravagance to your field. And then I can big welcome Labyrinth. I'll try Lady Labyrinth first, of course. That might prompt a hard negate, so... Sure. That being a hard once per turn is actually useful because, you know, it's fine. And now I will activate my big welcome labyrinth. This isn't actually particularly good here because, well, I'm not gonna win, but surrendering? Yeah, that is actually fair. That is actually fair. I probably will be able to win something. You want monsters that have good levels with negates? Between 4 and 8. Ah, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Well, no, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord, number 80. Number 80. No, not C9. No. No. Actually, it's not number 80, but Photon Lord is number 90. If it has a photon as material, it can't be destroyed by card effects, and when your opponent's monster activates its effect, you can detach a material to negate the monster effect. Yes, number 90. Like I said. Anyways, let's think. What are some good utility cards that can go in here? Probably Zeus, to be honest. There's also M7, but M7's another ultra rare. So I don't want to fit that in here. Anyway, Labyrinth. Not Labyrinth. Bestial. The Bestial's in here. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright, so 2 Sarnias, 2 Bulldrakes, and that is totally fine. Dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum dum da 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 da. Standby phase. I think I'll Q-Clock early because I do want to be able to activate her. Well, it. Q-Clock's not necessarily a her. I have opened Lady, so I can do up or if any Labyrinth card. That does not look very good for me. So I'll chain my Lady Labyrinth. And it looks like this is another mirror. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I don't know what this song is about, but it is definitely a song. Okay, so you set discard 2 to set. You can technically activate your cards this turn if you have a Q-Clock in hand, but I can also chain my Lady Labyrinth, so. First off, Extravagance for 6. Drawing 2 into a Stovey is nice. Stovey is very nice. I think I want to go discard Dimensional Barrier to set the field spell? Yeah, the field spell. Activate effect of Q-Clock. Special summon. Activate the field spell. Set welcome. Effect of Q-Clock. Summons from deck. Technically you can chain Lady here, but that doesn't matter. At least not right now. I will probably special summon from deck Ariana. But I might actually special summon from deck something else. Uh-oh. Actually, wait, that's just silly. Why would you do that when I can just pop because of the field spell? You silly, silly person. You silly, silly, silly person. Rude. And it pops your Eevee. I will search from my deck to my hand now a copy of Build Welcome. As far as I know, the set card is something set with Stovey, so your Stovey is set a Welcome Labyrinth, so Welcome Labyrinth should be fine. It should be fine. I look good at Yu-Gi-Oh! How long have I played the game? I have played this Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for many years, as a matter of fact. Like, this is still turn 0, so... Like, I've played it since way back in 2009. Back when Edison format was still a thing. I was basically a tiny lava lightning spirit then, but now I am a full-grown one. Anyways, big welcome, Imperm. There's Labyrinth. I will move to the end phase. And it's your turn. Honestly, though, the best way to play this is probably set a card first. Activating Extravagance? Sure thing. Sure thing. Big Welcome returns Coup Clock to hand, and I can then use Coup Clock to set and blah blah blah. So normal summon, that's fine. I won't respond until you have your Labyrinth card activated. The field spell is essentially one of the best cards in the game. Speaking about this, oh, so you use your Coup Clock then? Sure thing, sure thing. I don't mind a Coup Clock. Mirror matches like this are my forte. Except not really, because... So welcome. I will chain my effective Lady Labyrinth. Setting from deck I guess Eevee. You can't go wrong with the classics, really. So, special summon from deck, probably a Lady Labyrinth, I guess? Yeah, lovely Labyrinth. Then I guess you target to set... Target Eevee? Sure thing, I will have to Imperm here, unfortunately. She is affected by trapped effects, but... eh. It happens. Sure, you can set from deck your other normal trap. As long as you don't have Eevee. You never met a mirror match before? Probably because you're the Mr. Player at your local and people think you're scary to play against, which is hard to... which you refuse to believe. Yeah, honestly, that sometimes happens. So, setting Compulse. Interesting choice. Then on resolution, I'll Labyrinth. You'll chain Compulse? Sure, I guess? Oh wait! Ooh, now they have a marker that shows the Imperm column in Master Duel for the entire turn. You're really gonna bounce my Coup Clock? Really, like seriously. By your normal trap effect? Yeah. I guess I big welcome here. Which means I get my lady off. My lovely onto the board. Bounce my Coup Clock. Use the effect of Labyrinth to pop your Lady Labyrinth. Then in a new chain, 1, 2. So I'll special summon from grave, Stovey Torby. 1, 2, 3, and 4. See here, people, I'll be here all day. If you are him, you would have bounced Ariana back to hand. I mean, it was same difference. I had big welcome set. I was essentially winning the game regardless from there. At least from what I could tell. From my current knowledge of my opponent's cards and the cards that I have, big welcome was essentially the winning stroke for me. Is that a way to say it? The winning stroke? I guess it's a way to say it. Sometimes you gotta say stuff that you don't know how to say. And that stuff that you don't know how to say will change your saying things. And also, anyways, 2 o'clock effect. Big welcome into Ariana. Oh wait, I can't. Right. I forgot about the extra part of Ku Klux effect. If you control a labyrinth monster. That is very important to note, because if you do forget about this part of the effect, you will simply lose the game because you are going too far too quickly. Reading is hard. Indeed, my friends. Reading is hard. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I mean, I guess I could probably welcome into Stovey in the end phase. End phase welcome for Stovey. And looks like there's an Ash. Hold on just a little second. I will be right back. I am back. I was just checking on something. It wasn't very much. Dog sense Ash and start to bark. Indeed, it seems as if it is that way. So, set another big welcome and pass again. This time, hopefully, Stovey will work, because I Stovey set. End phase big welcome. Another Ash. Well, this is certainly quite the predicament, isn't it? Like, quite the predicament. Double Ash. Yep. I mean, I guess I pass here. I can't really do much. Dun 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 dun. And it is trap traps. I was worried about that for a bit, but I did not entertain it necessarily. So I will chain Ash. Chain Gravediggers? Sure thing, friend. I shall chain my maxi. Before you get to add and special summon. So I take 2k. You get to search your Trap Tricks monster. I can special summon my Sarania to block, at least. I wonder how it could be a Trap Trick staring at the sleeves. Yeah, pretty much. Now this predicament I see might be better. So, make Sarah... Ah, hold up. Be right back. And I am back. Apparently I surrendered because I was taking too long. All right, that makes sense. Now 4 more wins to gold 1. I wonder what an actual match will look like. Apologies for just super quickly going away, but it happens, you know. Bow, down, bow, bow. Ba 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 bow. Ba ba bow. Bow. Bow bow. Alright, so. Ba-dum bum dum ba-da-da-dum bum ba-dum bum. Extravagance is nice. Gives me 2 draws. Ah! And I see I have the combo. Normal summon. Effect. Search. Q-clock. Ooh! There's now this interesting thing on the screen which shows the stats when you do stuff. That is really cool. Genuinely. So, 3 o'clock. Yeah. Chandraglier. Discarding. Welcome. Set big welcome. Q-clock effect, special summon. Yep. Activate big welcome. I'll special summon from deck. Lovely. Bounce Q-clock. Then 1 and 2 probably. There's probably some type of ghost spell here. So this is if another monster leaves the field by your trap effect, you can draw 1 card, then you can apply this effect. Weird. Oh, only use 1 effect per turn and only once that turn. That explains it. So I am up against a deck that is playing Dark Ruler no more. Set terrors, set welcome, and I think that should be good enough. I'll pass turn. Dark Ruler's not a good hit. I mean, it's, yeah, not against the deck that necessarily that plays Dark Ruler. But it is interesting to note, because now I know that it is a deck that does play Dark Ruler, which could be any manner of decks, any number of decks, but still. Activate Foolish Burial Goods, huh? I think I am going to have to welcome Labyrinth in response to that. I'm gonna summon out my, Lady Labyrinth, and depending on what you send from deck to graveyard, I will activate my trap and search for something. 2 elements? Okay. Well then. I will activate Big Welcome. Chain Lady. Set from deck Dimensional Barrier. Fortunately, Lady also can't be targeted because her effect is kind of broken. As long as there's a set card on the field, she cannot be targeted. Not really. So, I'll special summon from deck Stovey. Stovey to hand. Effect of Ariana. Effect of Welcome and effect of Lady. Lovely, lovely. I always get the two confused. Lovely is the popper. Lady is the other one. So, Lovely pops a card from hand. Chain Havness? Sure, I guess. The Havness is fine. I'm Havness. Fine time. Alright, so... Havness summons... Yes, I'll destroy a card in your hand. Oh, I destroyed your Maui. I draw a card and I can special summon if I want to. I do not want to. And I will set Welcome Labyrinth from my graveyard. Then, in response to your effect of Maui, I will chain Dimensional Barrier. Calling Fusions. Does Dimensional Barrier have a special animation? It should. It would be really cool if it did, actually. Or it doesn't. That's a little annoying. But hey, what can you do? Altera's set Dark Ruler, I guess? And that should be fine. They're negated until the end phase, so it's nothing. And you can't use the effect because it is a fusion. End phase, I shall Stovey, discarding Saronia, or Ash maybe. Probably Ash. Set from deck a big welcome. And then I'll add back to hand the Ku Clock. And that, people, is how you beat Telements. And that's how I beat Telements. Think of it about like that song, which is like, I don't think it's actually that popular or good, but it's like a meme song about how I beat Shaq or something. I don't know. It's fun. It's a funny song. I think we'll be down for one more duel against this sock person. And then, after that, for the night, I think that's pretty much enough. Still need to get back into getting my voice used to streams, because it's not very used to streams right now. Rebellion, Interesting choice. Do I have Ku Clock? No, I don't have Ku Clock. I should be fine. I guess I'll just Sarnia the Rebellion away if you decide to Magnemite summon and then do something. I guess this is probably the Bestial Synchro deck. Excuse me. For what reason are you doing that? That is very interesting. I suppose I could imperm, but it's fine. Don't need to imperm here. Imperm is imperm, more like slimper. It's funny because it's a slim card and it keeps a slim column. You got rid of Rebellion? Yeah. I don't get it either. That is not what you want to do. Ah, it's just Dragon Link. I see. It's just Dragon Link then. I guess since you really need it, I will imperm your Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. And yep, that's the scoop. I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't play like that unless you, like, you know. But actually, I'll say we can do a couple of more games until I reach gold rank 1. And then from gold to diamond, from gold to platinum, platinum to diamond, diamond to master. You already know. Ah, a Sky Striker player. I see. Well, I sure do hope I will be able to stop them. Actually, that is a Dragon Link player. That is not a Sky Striker player. At all. But it's still fun. Sure, I guess you can use this. If you're normal summoning Rocket Tracer, that means that you're planning on Link summoning into Striker. And you have to use Striker, which means Imperm here is probably the best idea. Imperm the Striker. So chain Coup Clock. Technically, I guess you can Beast Steal it, but like, actually not really, because you cannot Beast Steal if your opponent does not control a card, a monster, which I do not. You would have impermed when they got Dragoonity Romulus out? I mean, I guess. Link. If... this is slightly annoying, but it should be fine. Oh, come on. I guess that'll happen to you. Eh. And I hand loop myself turn 1. Anyways, yeah. I think that'll finish it up for tonight. I'll manage to get there, though. I promise you I will. But for tonight, that is enough. Thank you everyone for coming along. I hope you all enjoyed today. I had a whole bunch of pretty cool moments, I think. And it was basically a pretty fun game. I enjoy Master Duel a lot. Despite the fact that sometimes you can just hand loop yourself. It was kind of funny. But also, I could have made better choices. Future Ico will make better choices, like don't hand loop yourself against a bestial deck. Ooh! Gamma Mate! I didn't even know there was a Gamma Mate here. Oh my... I need it. I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it! Springen's Rocky and Utopic Draco Future. And how do you get the Gamma Mate? By gold. So the Gamma Mate is at 75. It looks really, really nice. I will say that. But anyways, thank you everyone for coming along. Hope you all enjoyed. And I hope you all have a fantastic day, evening, night, whatever it is for you. And with that, I'll see you next time. Later. Bye-bye, Kerr. Bye-bye, Kerr. Bye-bye, Kerr.